Transformation, a concept that can be undervalued, overused, and rarely realized. But there are instances when transformation is real, it's meaningful, and it's powerful. Since 1891, FMNE has sparked change, forging ahead to best serve our policyholders, agents, and the communities where we do business. Our latest chapter starts the same way our company did, by uniting together as a team, focused on our shared commitment to serve others. This is our transformation story.
It's been pretty phenomenal to watch the evolution, at least in my 10 years here, to be able to witness where we were and what we were comfortable adopting at that point to where we're at today. It's both people and process.
One word is paper. When I first started here, we relied on paper a lot, printed everything. All of our applications came in on paper.
Our IT team really started building up and was taking the technology that was available and making the absolute best of it with our legacy system.
We've been able to provide the agents with much better tools to use in place of paper, in place of all those manual processes, as well as our underwriters and our claims staff.
Our IT team is amazing, and they have milked everything out of that legacy system that they can. Now we're at a point where we are ready to give them a tool like no other, that they will be able to assist the business in the agility that we need to go forward.
Slowly but surely over the years, we've improved our technology and gotten to a good place, but a lot of our stuff now works well, but it's not all tied together. It doesn't speak, across lines and stuff, and Phoenix is going to be the next step that brings all of those processes together and just makes it a more efficient product.
Foundations and experiences from our past have prepared us to create what's next. The future calls us to rise to the challenge of supporting our policyholders and agents in a rapidly evolving landscape. We've embraced change before, though this time we're blazing a new path.
If I were to describe Phoenix to a friend outside of FMNE, I would just say it's a total system transformation. Not only are we changing our internal systems, but also our external systems. External being what the agents will see and also what our customers will see.
Phoenix is a system that is made up of 5 distinct products that handle the day-to-day duties, tasks, responsibilities for the entire company. So when you look at those 5 products, Policy Center, Billing Center, and Claim Center, those really answer the call to process anything they need to process from a standpoint of a policy, a bill, a claim. The other 2 products, which is going to be for our policyholders, and then the web portal for our agents. So all 5 of those work hand in hand. If there's a change made in one system, you see it reflected immediately in the other systems. So it's a seamless process that really will handle our day-to-day duties.
I think Phoenix is the right product for FMNE because it is incredibly intuitive, and I hope that when people get into it, they can realize how easy it is to navigate.
Phoenix is the right system to evolve our operations because of the fact that it consolidates everything into one system. It's very user-friendly. It enables us to deliver on our customer service goals with our policyholders and with our agents. It's a system that our agents will be able to use more effectively than our current system and deliver that level of quality service that we're known for.
Well, now is really the right time for FMNE to be undergoing this kind of a project because I think without question, the pace of change, the magnitude of change, the disruption of technology, all of those things have been magnified in the last 4 or 5 years.
The industry has faced a lot of challenges, and I think that Phoenix really sets up FMNE in particular to excel in that arena and to meet our goals, whatever those may be in the coming years.
Our dedication to effectively and efficiently serve others has fueled this change from the start. A transformation of this scale would not be possible without a burning ambition from our team determined to provide an unmatched insurance experience. Just as our founding farmers moved forward boldly, we too understand change is not easy, but essential.
We spent a lot of time up front looking at vendors. We wanted to find the right fit. Who had the product that felt the most like FMNE? Who had the people that felt the most like FMNE? Who was going to be able to grow with us and go through this pretty complex process with FMNE that was going to keep us on track. And so that was really the first driver of a decision, was what felt the most like us. And that was both the technology and the people.
When seeking out the right partners for our transformation, core values were a significant consideration, because we needed to feel that we had true partners in those that were selected. Our partnership with Guidewire, who is the technology provider for the platform on which Phoenix is being built. We also contracted with a systems integrator who is PwC or PricewaterhouseCoopers. Core values that they displayed when going through the interviewing process with them was a near match to our core values. And it was a very easy selection on the committee's part to bring PwC in to help us build Phoenix.
I feel like partnering with PwC, they've given us a lot of guidance on what it should look like, what their expectations of it are, and I feel like that's been really helpful.
I'm the product owner of data, so I've been heavily involved with the conversion of our legacy data into the Phoenix system. I've been here for many years, and I've built many of the processes that we're replacing. And if I haven't built them, I've had my hands on them in one way, shape, or form. So I have a lot of insight to provide to the people that are working on modernizing the features that we have.
So my role in the Phoenix transformation is integrations product owner. Integrations are our way of communicating both with some of our own systems outside of Phoenix as well as external vendors. And those all require very careful and consistent communication with outside vendors.
As the product owner, I coordinate the development of ClaimCenter. We're really trying to stick to out of the box, which means we are trying to not modify the product, but however, we do have to make some decisions about our current processes and trying to replicate them as best as possible. So I facilitate those conversations and help in those decisions.
So we all work together on a daily basis with our PwC partners, building Policy Center. Policy Center will be our underwriting platform that our underwriters work out of. It will be so much more robust than the system that we use right now. Right now our underwriters, they have a number of different platforms that they switch in and out of on a daily basis. And in Policy Center, they'll have all that information right there in front of them.
We have subject matter experts. They're the ones that are working on the day-to-day operations. At times I give them a little insight on maybe what we should do, but for the most part they've been handling. So my role is really just being there to support them in whatever way they need support.
From a day-to-day basis, what I've really been doing is serving on the digital team. So I support them when and where I can. Sometimes it's to bring historical perspective in terms of why our current portals do what they do. Sometimes knowing the reason why we developed it a certain way guides us to how we might want the portals in the future to react. And just as well, just joining the daily meetings and contributing where I can.
I am the digital product owner, so what that means is I'm responsible for where our agents will go to quote new business, service accounts, and then there's also where our policyholders will go to pull up their policy, print ID cards, that kind of thing. I laugh when people say, what is your role? Because I feel like I say that I'm the product owner, but I have this great team alongside me.
My role in the Phoenix transformation for FMNE has been to lead the Change Champions, and the Change Champions were selected as a cross-section of all employees at FMNE. And their role as Change Champions were to actually be part of each of the departments and help answer questions and to encourage and to reassure their fellow teammates that as we move forward, that it's going to be okay. We are going to continue to move and evolve as a company now and forever.
You
You have all these people working independently, but at the end of the day, we need each other, and so we'll cross over quite a bit. If I have something that I need to discuss with Policy Center, we'll all get in a room and we'll have discussions. We all come with different backgrounds, we all come with different ideas of how it should be, but we're all able to come to a conclusion that makes sense for everybody.
Thinking back over this project, the thing I'm most proud of is the people and the collaboration and the trust that's been demonstrated and displayed day in and day out.
I am the most proud of our people. FMNE has employees that are like no other. They are dedicated and they are pulling together as a team, and it is just so absolutely impressive.
Over this entire project, I am most proud of how FMNE approached this project. This has been a total company effort.
We have all worked together so well as a team. We may each be product owners for our own center. Each one of us recognizes that the success of my center is dependent on the success of Claims Center and Billing Center, and there's no doubt in my mind that the other product owners feel the same way. We really set the bar high as far as culture and everyone recognizing that they're all on one team.
I think I'm most proud of just the teamwork that we've shown as a company. There's just been, countless amounts of extra effort put in by people, and to just see all of the different departments of our company come together for a common goal has been really rewarding and nice to see.
The thing that I'm most proud of on this project has just been the teamwork that's been demonstrated by everybody on the FM staff. Everybody has worked together, and we haven't looked at things as far as going into Phoenix as doing things the way that we did them in the past. We looked at what is the best way to do things going forward.
Our core values have been a critical part to helping us and guiding us through this Phoenix transformation project. Why do we exist? We exist to serve. These systems are going to allow us to better serve our customers. I think the core value of teamwork has been critical as we've gone through this systems transformation. We are at our best when we are all working together, focused on the mission of the company. I think that one has been repeated many, many times, and we've used that to kind of help bring together groups in the company that may see things differently. So teamwork has been a really, really important core value.
When I look at the product owners really across all the lines, when I look at the subject matter experts across all the lines, and I see what they did to make this project successful, that brings me pride. These individuals not only worked every day on Phoenix, they also really had double duty with some of their duties that they had in the regular underwriting department. People did that without complaining. They did it without being asked. Then you have all the other members of FMNE that really pick up the slack for what maybe some of the people that working on Phoenix can't do. That really makes me proud. The last thing that makes me proud is just how we work together as a company to bring this project to a conclusion.
We have had to divide and conquer in a lot of areas. We've had to put a lot of responsibility, a lot of duties on a number of people, and ask them to really step forward and take command of various areas, and they've done it. Everyone has contributed at a phenomenal level. They have just stepped up and performed admirably.
The thing that I'm the most proud of are the people. The way that both FMNE employees, PwC system integrators, as well as some of the Guidewire folks that we've worked with. Each group has stepped up to the challenge of a project like this.
Thinking back over the entire project, I'm most proud of, there's several areas, but the first area I want to mention would be my IT team and the challenges that have been placed in front of them. They've done everything they can to keep pushing forward with the project, and I'm just really proud of them. Secondarily, I am also proud of our business team who have stepped up and played a bigger role in this process. It's been really fun to work with them and get to see how much they know and how much you can collaborate with them, and it's just been a really fun process with them.
Everybody worked on this project for the good of FMNE. Sometimes that meant that we had to sacrifice something that maybe would have been a little more important to our individual center, but we did it for the good of the company. And that was really neat to see, whether you're talking policy center, claims center, billing center, digital, all of those areas working together and doing it for the good of the company, you know, that brings me a lot of pride.
Our accomplishments over the years are nothing short of remarkable. Every department in the company has been involved with this change in some way, shape, or form. Through this success, it's important to remember what makes FMNE unique. Our team members who give their all to provide outstanding service to policyholders and agents.
This Phoenix project sets FMNE up in a way that is so exciting.
Phoenix is a springboard for FMNE's future. It provides industry-leading platform for us to grow and expand in ways we probably never could have.
Our business users are going to have data at their fingertips to help them make decisions. Our IT team has a tool that gives them no limits. Our business leaders will have the data that they need at their fingertips, near real time.
This allows FMNE to be set up for the future to do whatever it is that we might dream of. It allows us to service the business that we do today, take care of our agents and our policyholders in a better way today than we've ever done before. This gives us the opportunity to potentially think about different locations and different product lines and be able to serve customers in new and better ways.
I think when software comes out, people get nervous. It's going to take out the human element. And this has shown me that if that's not the case, it will just make everything faster. We'll get to your claim faster. We'll get you your payment faster. The level of care is still there, just we'll be able to do it more efficiently.
Phoenix really sets FMNE up for the future by providing us the ability to give our customers that personal service. There are not a lot of companies out there today that you have companies still picking up the phone. We can still pick up that phone and talk to the adjuster, talk to the agent, or the policyholder when they need us most. Really, all we sell at FMNE is a promise. That insurance contract is just a promise to pay when they need us most. When we have Phoenix, Phoenix is going to make us so much more efficient.
We've always been known for great customer service, and this is just another tool that's going to make us that much more effective in the customer service that we deliver to our policyholders.
I look at this transformation as the creation of a launching pad for FMNE. It's the starting point for a new generation.
The Phoenix transformation marks a significant chapter in FMNE's history as we embrace a modern, forward-thinking way of doing business. I'm confident the 22 Nebraska farmers who founded this company would be proud of how far we've come and the values that have guided us along the way. The transformative spark that was ignited over 130 years ago continues to burn brightly today, fueling growth and resilience at FMNE.
There's no doubt in my mind that within no time at all, it's going to feel like a comfortable old shoe. I don't think that's going to make it to your documentary.